Hello everyone, this is the Japanese Ryokan, which is a traditional hot spring hotel, a DIY kit by CuteBee that I've been working on for a while now. Today's video is going to be showing you the wiring of the piece that makes all the lights work. So here, real quick, this is the front manual, what it's supposed to look like when it's all done, though I probably won't get to show you the front view today. This is mostly going to be from the back. But you can see there are many lights strewn about through the piece, and so the wiring is quite complex to get all of these together. So first off, let me show you a few of the wiring panels in the manual. Last video I had shown this little door and talked about how the hinge was just glued on and it's a little bit shaky, and how this door on mine does not quite fit so well. It could be because of the way I arranged the wires, I'm not sure. But let me show you real quick. It shows, for example, the top floor lights that go here and here, and then they meet, and you're supposed to splice them together. There are a few different splice points along the back that shows where many cords meet, and then they try to make it streamlined into just one set of cords. Now, they do provide you with some extender cords. However, the extender cords are not color-coded like the lamp light lines are. So the gray is supposed to be negative and the white positive, I'm pretty sure. And so to avoid confusing those, instead of using those extender cords, I actually used extra lamp line from the lamps themselves, wherever I would cut them shorter and then keep those pieces to use in other spots. So that's one interesting thing. Here it shows the back view and this corner piece, as well as how this side comes together into the panel down there. Let me show you one more page with some of this. So here on the top of the next page shows the underneath wiring, which was quite interesting. This, I did not want to flip over this, so I propped up it on some boxes and then worked my hands underneath to do some of this wiring, which led to mine not looking quite so neat as this. There was a lot of loose lamp lines that I just smacked some tape onto at the end to keep them against the wood board. So there is a little bit of a gap you can see here from the board and the bottom of the table, so it's not like it's sitting on those wires, so it's completely safe, I think, to just tape those up there and leave them there. And then here is the last part of this page that we'll review for this video, and it shows the battery pack here with those color-coded lamp lines running to the appropriate colors. Now, one thing that they did tell you to do at the front of the manual, which I skipped over because I didn't think I needed it until later, was here they describe a process of testing all the lights before you actually install them into the piece, which I forgot to do. But luckily, all of my lights worked, and I didn't have to worry about that. But that's something to think about if you're doing this piece. You might test the lights, because if there's any that don't work, you might be able to get the manufacturer to send others to replace them. But here it shows the positive and negative information, so that was helpful as well from the front of the manual. But let me show you a close-up of what I did for this. I did make a little bit of changes. So this first line here originally was 4 and then spliced together down here. But I actually ran 2 of them down through the kitchen. So it actually kind of made this a little bit more complicated because I had to run those kitchen ones back through to meet this grouping to avoid having an extra splice piece inside. So that's kind of maybe why this door doesn't go so well. But I just don't plan on closing this door much because I do want to use the light, so I will open it occasionally and turn those lights on. So here we have the back. Let me show you that. So these upper ones that go down and splice into one set, and then all of these ones here that splice into this single set down here and over here. So I did have one little extra splice spot that my cords were a little short, so I had to fix one of them with some of the tape they provided and some extra cord. I will skip on showing you the bottom. I don't know if I mentioned that already, because it's dangerous to try to flip it. Just trust me, there's a bunch of cords down there and a bunch of tape. I think they may have missed a lamp line as well when in their manual. Mine actually had one more than this. So in a previous video, I mentioned how they did not show this kind of pavilion lamp line going down into a hole. There's a hole there, and it is possible to install that light, but they did not mention putting that in that hole in the manual when there were steps to follow. So I was like, oh, that's odd, but I went ahead and did it. But whenever they showed this step today, or recently when I was doing this, they don't show that hole and they don't show that wire. So there's one wire short, but I actually did include it, and all of my lights are working now. You won't get to see those in this video yet because I'm saving it. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you can, and hopefully in the next video you'll get to see lights. So as always, thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.